What's up? How's it going? This is Kazi from cleverprogrammer.com. We went offline. My phone died. So this is going to be part 2 of the live stream. But fuck it. We're back on. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Who's excited? You excited? Papa Python is what they call me now. Papa Python. I need everybody in the chat to just yell out Papa Python. Papa Python. That should be part of my morning meditation from now on. Should just Papa Python, Papa Python, and then sit down and just start coding away. Thank you. You guys give me a lot of validation. It makes me feel good. But I'm going to continue my story. So in the last live stream, it got disconnected because my phone died. But I was saying that I remember when I was 10 years old and I would be in this religious school, and this Gujarati Hitler teacher was crazy psychopath. And I was 10 years old and I'm like, I didn't do homework. And then he runs, gets the plunger, comes back to me, lifts up my pants up to my shins, and then just like whacks me like crazy right on the shins. And so now, and I'm like, oh man, this really sucks. Not good. And that was 4 years of my life, every single day. It was brutal. I remember once I got hit, I went home, told my parents. My parents were like, really? They called up the school. And once they told the school that I got beat up, they denied it. The teacher was like, no, we didn't beat him up. He just like fell down the stairs or something. But of course, my parents didn't believe me. Then when I went back to school, he comes up to me and he goes, so I heard you told your parents about this. And then it just started all over again, and it got way worse. So, you know, in retrospect, I think the right answer was to not tell anybody, because then it got a lot worse. The point is that sometimes you go through a lot of things that are tough, a lot of things that are unfair. But one of the important things is how you deal with it. To me, it's kind of funny. And I think about it and I'm like, man, if I didn't get my ass beat, I would just be such a dick nowadays. I'd be like a terrible person to be around. But because that has happened, it has molded me into somebody who's humble, but I also have a lot of grit and resiliency. So if I'm in a negotiation meeting, I'll fucking sit there and won't be scared of you. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll close the deal. I'll close the sale. I'll get the job that I want, whether it's Python, freelancing, or if I have to build a business. It just doesn't matter. If I have to learn how to fight, I'll learn how to fight. I know chess. I'm top 1% in the world. But the only reason any of that, like with my past of being beaten up every single day, to missing out on education, to writing 72 size font essays in middle school because the teacher said to write clearly, to wearing soccer cleats on a basketball court because I thought that gives you good grip, to literally not even knowing you need to wear a freaking underwear in high school. And that was something I didn't know. It took me, I don't know, I was like 15 when I learned that. So it's just an insane amount of things that have happened in my past. But the point is that I still learned how to code. How many of us feel that you have to be this good in math to learn how to code? Just show of hands, or just say I or yes. Just say yes in the stream if you agree. How many of us feel like you need to have a certain level of intelligence, otherwise you can never code? How often have you felt you're not good enough to be able to code and become a great coder? How often have you felt that with your coding skills, you can't go on to get a job? It's never going to happen for you. So to go from my past, all those things happening to me, unfair. I was an immigrant, didn't know the language, didn't know English. I remember it took me like 2 years just to learn the word almost. I was like, yeah, but not there. And then like some person came and he was like, almost? Is that what you're trying to say? And I was like, yes, almost. That's it. To then going on to help my mom, to help my dad, being able to travel when they need me. When my nephew was born in San Jose in California, being able to travel there and meet my little nephew, little fucking psycho. I just jokingly say he's a little psychopath, but he kind of is. Like, he doesn't know much, but apparently he knows how to go and lockpick. That's the first thing he learned. He's awesome. He's 2.5 years old. He doesn't even know how to say a word, but he knows how to lockpick. Just so you know, none of us in our families are thieves. None of us actually know how to lockpick. But the point is that I'm able to be there for those important moments. I'm able to be there for what matters. What would it mean to you if you were able to be there for the moments that matter? What would it mean for you to have the freedom to work from wherever you want and whenever you want? You know, I saw a lot of people in the chat and they're like, yeah, I feel the same way. A lot of you guys are like, I feel similar, feel those things. I know. I felt like that my whole life. But again, just being able to go from that to somebody who can code, help out, it makes me feel really good. It was something that changed my life. And it actually didn't take that long for me. It took me 3 months to get my first client. 3 very hard months. My 3 months were equal to most of you guys sitting there watching this right now. Most of you, it would take you 1 to 2 years to put in the amount of effort I put in 3 months. But I also know that there's a percentage of you, probably a small percentage, 2 to 5% of you, who are able to put in that amount of work, who are not afraid of that commitment, and can probably get a very similar result to what happened with me. But to come full circle and share with you the whole point of when I started talking about teachers and whatnot and having mentors, for me, I surrounded myself with the mentors who had what I wanted. So I worked with mentors who were charging $300 an hour as a Python consultant. That's what I did. Most of us, what do? We learn from our teachers. Like, look, if your goal is to be a professor, if your goal is to learn just theory the whole time, if your goal is to get a PhD and that's it, you go for it and you do that. But if your goal is to learn coding, create amazing things, solve people's problems, impact lives, earn the income that you deserve, and be able to help not only yourself, but your family as well, what would that mean for you? I feel like that's more important to me, at least. And if that's what's important to you, why follow a teacher who hasn't achieved that in their lives? So you need to look around and find people and find potential mentors. They're out there. There are people that are out there that have what you need, that have the money that you want, that drive the cars that you want. They have the girl or the dream partner that you want, and they have the coding career or the business that you want. So why not learn from them? If you combine hard work and learn from those right mentors, how powerful would that be for you? How would that change your life? So why don't you do it? Right? And this is primarily the reason why I created the course, The Profitable Programmer, which if you're here right now, you should 100% join. It's the right course for you. I spent a year completely rehauling it. We launched it in 2017 of last year. And now it's been a full almost 12 months. It's a 16-week program. And the goal of this program is to take you from $0 to putting you on your path to becoming a 6-figure Python developer. And then there are other bonuses as well. Like it helps you break out of your 9-to-5 job and gives you the freedom to work from wherever and whenever you want. So you could be there for those important moments. Whether it's family member, your nephew, a friend. So you can support the people that matter and also just have an awesome lifestyle. And I wanted to put something where you're not learning all this theory that is not going to amount to anything. I want you to learn the practical things, build real world projects, have a portfolio. I even show you how your LinkedIn profile should look. So you can have recruiters reaching out to you so they can hire you. And you can work with their company as a full-time or freelancer. So if you're here and you're watching this stream up until now, what are you waiting for? The early bird pricing for my course, The Profitable Programmer, will be ending soon. It'll be ending in one to 1.5 days. I believe 1 day and 12 hours, if I'm not mistaken. And then the price will increase of the course by $100. Also, in 4 days from now, the chance to enroll in the Profitable Programmer will be gone. And I won't be launching this course until 2019. It's our most amazing course, and I want you inside. I'm excited to see you. And if you follow me, you follow my program, you resonate with my story, and you want to be on the same journey, the same path, and I know that you can crush it, and you have it in you, then I want you to join. And I want you to become part of the family. And I want you to get these same results. I want you to master Python. I want you to make money from coaching other people. I want you to learn web development. And I want you to freelance with those skills. It's a simple path. It's not easy. You have to put in the work. You have to follow the process. You have to trust the system. But it gets you results. And anything that is worth doing, anything that's worth receiving, that's awesome, that you enjoy, you gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the work. You can't avoid the work. But if you have a smart system and you put in hard work, then you get the best combination, right? Get the best combination. So I'm excited. If you join, I want to get your email and I want to read it out to everybody else who's here. And I want to share with people what was your number one reason to join. And I can't wait to see you inside. Now I'm going to take on some questions as well. If there are people who have questions, I want to stay in touch with you guys as much as possible, especially for the next few days, because I know a lot of you guys are going to have a lot of questions, but I want you in this course. And I'm going to answer those questions as well. Ooh, thank you, Ashik, for sending donation on this live stream. That's awesome, man. Thank you. People are loving the tutorials. I'm reading the comment section now. Absolutely. People, so there are a few people who want to learn for free. Absolutely. I have free material on my YouTube. I have a free course called Learn Python, and it teaches you the basics. Then if you're ready to go from there and become more serious and start earning an income, and you want to learn those strategies that'll put you to the next level, come to the Profitable Programmer and we'll show you. Go to, for you guys who want to get this course, go to cleverprogrammer.com. I'm going to put that link here now. Go to cleverprogrammer.com. You should go now, and I want you to join the course. All right. Can I hear live stream? Why is it so hard to code? I have a video on that. Why is it so hard to code? But the pain is imaginary. And the reason why that happens is a lot of us, we're looking at resources from online. So whatever resources you're using, you know, whether you're using Udacity, Coursera, edX, Team Treehouse, it doesn't matter. But the point is that when you're going through these problems, you're trying to do something that maybe one, you weren't meant to do. It's too advanced. Too advanced. So you're going from like a hello world app to like trying to implement this complex data structure or trying to make this complex app. And what happens is that part isn't really painful because there's almost no matter how much hard thinking you do, you can't create it. So then you end up having to copy it. The idea is you don't want to have to do that. You want to go from here and learn step by step. So by the time you get to this big project, it's not like your brain's just going to explode. Okay. You should, when you're coding, there's still a lot of times where you're thinking hard and the problem is difficult. But most times, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe this doesn't happen to you. But how I have felt in the past is the jump that goes from here to here is oftentimes insane. So you need it to be step by step, okay? That's why in my course, I have that step by step for you. So when you're learning, there's no this to that. And that way, you end up going step by step and you get the result that you want, all right? So you should join the course. You should click the link and join the Profitable Programmer course, the 2.0 version, the completely new and rehauled 16-week program that shows you how to break out of your 9-to-5, get the freedom that you want, and ultimately puts you on the path to go from 0 to making your first 6 figures as a Python freelancer. All right, let's see. I'm going to take some questions. Technipol asks, how is the course going to be like? Live stream or video? The course is going to be video. It's at your own pace. Here's the course. You go at your own pace and you have lifetime access to it. So if you want to join now. The course is called The Profitable Programmer, and the price will be increasing tomorrow by $100. So I wanted to come today to, one, tell you about the opportunity to get the Profitable Programmer. Two, tell you that you have the chance to save $100. Tomorrow, the price increases. And then 4 days from now, the enrollment closes completely to the Profitable Programmer, and no new students are going to be allowed in until 2019. Because what we do is we take these students and then we take them through the course so they can crush it. And we close off the course so no new students are coming in. That way we can focus on the current students we have. We help them get results, and then we add a lot of new things to the course, and then we'll relaunch it as Profitable Programmer 3.0 later. Pratibha asks, best book for Python. I really like, so there are a few, so I like some advanced stuff, which I wouldn't recommend, but there's one, it's called Being Fluent in Python or Fluent Python, and I was fascinated by it. I really liked it. But a more practical book is John Zell's Computer Science, and it teaches you Python. That book is awesome. So if you get a chance, go read that book. Yeah, it's just called Computer Science by John Zell. Okay, John space Zelle. Yep, Vicente Ramos, thank you for that shout out. So the Profitable Programmer is a paid program. It is not free. What is free, if you guys, if any of you want free content, go to my YouTube, and I have tons of free videos, along with I have a free Python programming course, which is just basics of Python. So if you want the free material, go there. But if you want the more serious material in terms of the one that helps you get jobs, freelancing clients, then go to my brand new course, The Profitable Programmer, okay? And join that. And you should join it now, because it's going to be awesome. And how soon you make that money back is insane, okay? I want you to do this, okay? Look at the price of the course and then think about it. If you get one client at $20 an hour, and that's incredibly low. That's stupidly low. No offense, but that's stupidly low. With your clients, you're making from $50 an hour to $150 an hour. Okay, a few days ago, I sent out an email where I got my first client at $100 an hour, my first freelancing client with Python. So just do the math and think, how many hours is it going to take you to make your money back on the course, okay? But that's if you want to make income from coding, and if you want to go down the route of becoming a profitable programmer versus a broke programmer. There's two options: profitable programmer or broke programmer. I don't want you to be a broke programmer, okay? I want you to become a profitable programmer, because I hate when people are not making the income that they deserve, okay? Like one of my Python tutors or coaches, or whatever you want to call him, he was charging $30 an hour, and this guy had been coding for 30 years. Incredible coder. He was like a wizard when he would sit there and he would open up Vim and he would have all this stuff going on, but wasn't making money. So, and the only reason is that he never learned from anybody. You know, he didn't open up himself to learn about how he can be authentically doing what he loves but then still make an income where he's living an amazing lifestyle. So honestly, there's two different skills. There's like skill of learning coding, and then there's a skill of like being able to charge what you're worth and bring people that value and make those deals. So different mindset. For example, just to give you a simple example, you can make a website for, let's say, somebody who has no business, who gets no clients. Okay, if you make a website for somebody like that, what are they going to pay you? $100, $200, $300, maybe $300, but most likely probably maybe even $200, right? Almost nothing. And you might spend weeks making this. Now contrast that with somebody who is a successful online businessman. This person is already making, $20,000 a month from their online products or courses. Just for example, think about Tony Robbins, or think about Gary Vaynerchuk, or think about Grant Cardone. What would happen if their website went down and if they needed somebody? And if they're making $20,000 or $30,000, they're making a lot more than that, but let's say they're making that per month. Then when you go to fix their website and make the new version for it, could you charge them to fix a problem? Could you charge them $2,000? Could you charge them $5,000? Could you charge them $10,000? Probably can. Probably can. Why? Well, because what they pay you is nothing based on what they make. If you let that sink in, that will change your life, not just in programming, but in anything, any business venture, any career. Vicente says, if I'm a current student, Vicente, are you a current student of the Profitable Programmer? If you're a current student of the Profitable Programmer course, then you don't need to get 2.0, because you get access to everything for free because you were part of the Profitable Programmer already. So it's our gift to you. So when Vicente joined, we had only 8 modules in the course. It was an 8-week program. But now it's a 16-week program. It's a 16-module program. And we've added massive amounts of value to this course. Teach you how to become a freelancer with Python. We teach you how to charge what you're worth with Python. We teach you how to start earning an income. We have students like Niloy who in the first few weeks, he landed a contract. He actually just messaged me on Facebook and he landed a contract for $2,000. And now he's going to get paid $100 an hour to maintain it. And we have other insane stories. We have a student, his name, he landed, his name is Nazar Mali, and he landed a $110,000 contract. That's been the most insane story we've had. That's been like the one that's rare, that's very rare. He already has some experience as a developer, but the other more common ones are like Mark. He's in our course, and he went from, he was charging 60. He was his background is in Microsoft Excel, and that's what he was teaching. And then in the course, we show him how to coach in Python and then how to negotiate his pricing. And he went from charging $60 an hour to $150 an hour. And that shift took place, I think he was in week 6 of the program, because week 6 is where we talk about coaching. And he literally like made a ad. We show you how to also make ads, and we make it really easy for you, right? So I like show you everything that you need to do. And all you have to do is really just follow it. That's it. Like, you can be brain dead. You can have a 50 IQ. as Dan Pena says, and just follow the process. Okay, you put in the work, you follow the process, you will get those results. Like, that's a guarantee. So he went from $60 to $150 an hour. That was really, really cool. That was really exciting. And I love talking about money because the money is important, and money is oxygen for our businesses. Money is oxygen for our lives, right? Money is beautiful. It lets us get the things that we want. It lets us take care of our family. It lets us give to charity. It just amplifies who you are. So if you're a terrible person, you can do more terrible things. But if you're an amazing person, you can do more amazing things. But what's going on in the world, if you look at any other online platform, or if you look at universities, nobody's talking about money. Why are they not talking about money? Why are they not talking about how much you can earn with Python, or how much they're earning, or how you can negotiate these prices, or how you can deliver value to the clients and charge what you're worth? You know why? Why do you guys think? I want some engagement. I want some engagement. So why are other people online, other universities or online platforms, why are they not sharing, or even your teachers, why are they not sharing and talking about the money aspect of it? The reason is because most of them aren't making that amount of money, and they're not trained for that. I'm not saying they're not great developers. They're most likely really great, but it's just something that probably weren't taught, and they didn't learn how to make more money or how to work on that. Because remember, it's a different thing. Coding is here, and how to earn an income is a separate thing. So you want to focus on both. You want to focus on the coding, and then you want to focus on how you can earn an income from it. And that's what I teach you in this course. So again, if you are here and you're listening up to this point, I would love to see you inside this course. I'm super excited, and I know for a fact that you're going to be getting these results. I have zero doubt in my mind. I'm 100% certain you're going to have incredible results. And worst case scenario, if you don't love the course, we also put a 60-day money-back guarantee. I trust the program. I trust the system. Everybody on our Clever Programmer team trusts this system. And we have developers on board as well that help jump in and answer your questions and give you advice. Because we have a Facebook group, so people ask questions. They're like, should I negotiate? Should I charge this person $30 an hour, or should I charge them like $60 an hour? Or, I made this Python app, but it's not, going online, and how do I deploy it to Heroku? So there's a lot of technical questions people ask as well. But we have developers who jump in there and help you out. I jump in there and help you out as well. So we want to make sure that we keep moving you along and getting you the results that you need, help you earn that income that you deserve, put you on path to making your 6 figures as a Python developer, the fastest path to getting there, okay? That's the goal. I want you to start earning an income. Sheikh Assad, you're already in. Just go to the Profitable Programmer course. You already have access to all of it. All right, guys, I will be jumping off this live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your face. As always, this is Kazi. I love your face, and I'll see you in the next video.